Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome to the second episode of Minute Reddit, where we take a look at many short stories for those who don't have time to stop and listen to a lot of stories. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Sorry, this is my taxi, but I called it. Yeah, but I'm pregnant and racist. So this is about soon-to-be entitled parent. A pregnant woman tried to take my taxi despite having seen me waiting outside and having heard me make the call. She even said, "Waiting for a cab?" To which I replied, "Yeah," before I got back on my phone app games to pass the time. About 10 minutes pass and the taxi arrives, and I head over but the woman says, "Sorry, but this is my taxi." The driver asks for my name and the woman says, "That's me." I'm like, there's no way you have my name and call the same cab company. I call an unpopular taxi company because I'm friends with a few of the drivers and this one was one of them. I said, but I called it, and she's opening the door already. The driver literally says, "Hey, so this is her taxi," pointing at me. The woman looks upset and says, "But I'm pregnant, I really did call this taxi too, and blank really is my name. She's trying to steal my taxi." I don't even know this woman and I'm really getting upset because I worked a long day and I really don't need this. The driver and I exchange frustrated looks since he knows me and he knows I called the taxi, and he says, "Alright, I'll use my phone to see who called the cab." He uses call recognition and dials the number. My phone goes off. The pregnant woman now tries a new tactic: racism. "All of you Pakis," he's from East India, "are the same. You'll believe anyone who gives you $1. Anyway, I just scooted around to the other side and get in behind the driver while he kept all the other doors locked, so she couldn't get in. He was furious and yelling the whole time, and my driver starts pulling out and says to me, "I would have happily taken her to where she wanted to go with you, but at this point I'm just going to tell everyone to avoid her." He took her picture and warned his fellow drivers about her racism and potentially threatening behavior, since by the end she was threatening to break the windows, and I went the hell home. Nice end, nice story. Let's keep going. For the next one, let's throw a little bit of r/quit your bullshit, where an anti-vaxxer ignores a smallpox epidemic. Redacted. The first people on Earth were amongst the strongest. They didn't get vaccinated. They didn't need it. Your body doesn't understand something made in a lab. It wasn't designed for it. It's poison made by the government. The government's only agenda is to divide and conquer. So we're just ignoring the billions of people that died due to smallpox? And let's not also forget that people used to live only until like 30s. So yeah, Karen, you would be dead by now if it wasn't because of the vaccines and all the medicine and all the medical advancements. But let's keep going back to another subreddit. For the next one we go to some sad but good prorevenge. My wife left me, lied about me, I got revenge. Initially posted to r/confession, but someone said it fits here. My wife decided to take a week-long break about a month and a half ago. She said it had nothing to do with me, she just needed some time of her own. I let her go and even encouraged it. I only wanted what was best for her. The very next day, she started posting on social media, saying a bunch of things like, "I loved the wrong person," and "You deserve someone that supports you," etc. Standing on the outside, it's easy to assume that I did something wrong here. But honestly, I'm a romantic guy. I gave 110% into making sure the love of my life had everything. Here's the revenge bit. She asked for our divorce and has been making baseless lies about me to everyone I know over the last month and a half. Well, 2 weeks ago she got laid off and has been collecting unemployment. Well, I just finished filing a form to report her for fraud since she's working 2 jobs under the table that pay more than her previous job and collecting an unemployment benefit on top of it. I also made sure to get her to text me the details about said jobs and screen cap them. Legally, I know I'm in the right, but it's still a shitty, vindictive thing to do. But honestly, I feel so good for screwing her over, knowing she won't be able to afford the house that she kicked me out of anymore. Edit, for those concerned about my cat, I can't take him since there's a no pet policy at my current residence, but he will live on forever thanks to the internet. Say hello to Tobias. Oh, what a cute kitty cat. Oh, so cute. Oh, and I love that your owner is so pitiful. Love this story. Now, going back to Entitled Parents, we have two short stories, well, a story and the continuation, of an EM that tried to take my dog and falls into mud instead. Backstory. So I live in a ghetto apartment complex and own a very small dog. She's the cutest thing I've ever had, and she loves kids and men but hates women and has a bad rap with them. So onto the story. I'm on mobile, so I had bad formatting and spelling, so sorry in advance. On to the story. So the story starts with me walking beside the canal. Here's our cast: AK, innocent kid; EM, entitled Samuel L. Jackson Boys, motherfucker; me, yours truly, D, Maggie, my baby girl. EK, hey, can I pet your doggy? Yeah, sure. D plays dead and rolls over. EK pets her belly. She's never had this happen in her life, so she yelped in fear. I quickly go to help her and explain to the kid what happened. When she was really little, a bad woman scared her, and that's why she rolls over and expects you to rub her belly. Oh, I'm sorry. The kid seems to be only 5, so I don't really care that much. There's a bunch of patios upstairs, so I assume his mom was watching him from up there. EM crashes through the bushes. Who's there? That's when the proverbial fecal matter collides with the spinning blades that circulate oxygen. Please someone translate that. Why are you talking to my son? Oh, sorry, she came up to me and asked me to let her pet my puppy. The entitled mother proceeds to push me and go to her child and say, did that demon dog bite you? Mom, there was no way she could bite him. Yeah, somebody scared her when she was little. Yeah, she was hurt when she was little. She cuts me off. Listen here, you B. I'm suing you for attempting kidnapping. Mom, can you please stop yelling? I have anxiety and I didn't touch your son. Yeah, it's a nice doggy and he's nice. Give me your dog. It deserves to get put down and I'm gonna get you arrested. EM charges me. So we have a ditch by my house that collects rainwater and is usually very muddy. The EM falls in the mud, defeated, walks away, but not before flipping as the bird. That's a harsh story, but it ended well. Or did it? Let's continue with this entitled parent story. But not before appreciating this really cute gray and white chihuahua, so cute in the car. Okay, now for real, let's continue. Bad news. I'm getting sued by the effing Karen. If you haven't read the previous story, don't worry, we just came from there. Please read it so you understand the current one. Link here. With that out of the way, so the threats she made turned out to be real. I checked the mail for the first time in like 2 weeks and there was the lawsuit. I'm getting a lawyer provided for me, so that's nice. But the Karen is still a hoe. My dog is nice and she's used as evidence for the day of the trial. She's suing for child endangerment and a whopping $10,000 for emotional damages and my dog to be put down. I have requested proof of the dog bite which she claimed in the previous story. Like I know, she didn't bite her. I'm countersuing for fraud and libel cause she wrote an article in the Donbass newspaper story. I'll update after court in 2 days. And we'll wait for that update. I also recommend that maybe you could go to r/legal advice, but well, everything will probably go okay. But let's continue. And for the final story we have Sam r/choosingbeggars, which I love, so let's get right into it. No free riders. I'm a rideshare driver, so my Jeep has the required logos. I pull into a gas station and a guy seeing them walks up to me. Choosing beggar, hey, nice ride. Thanks. What is it? A 16 Renegade. Notes the tags. You drive? I'm actually off right now. Interrupting. Can you give me a free ride? I've been waiting forever. I'm sorry, I'm not working. I'm on my way to... Come on, just go online. It doesn't work like that. Besides, I have plans. Fine. Goes and opens the back door. What the hell? Look, I'm just going to blank. It's not a big deal. That's way out of my way. Come on, man. Are you carrying cash? No. Why? That's a $20 plus, right? I can't go on the app, but if you got the cash, I could do it. I'm not paying you. I have a promotion for a free ride. Then you'll have to wait for your ride. You racist. Well, I hope you enjoyed this last Choosing Beggars stories. As always, people just think they can get everything they want for free. And luckily, it usually doesn't go their way. And I hope you enjoyed this minute ready. Unfortunately, it's coming to the end. And please let me know in the comments, because if you guys like this, I would leave timestamps for each story and also telling which subreddit it is in the description. So if you like it, I could just do it. So if you just want to come and watch one Choosing Beggars, then you just go to the description, press it, done. So if you enjoyed, just remember to hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to stay chilly. See you next time.